Hello everybody and welcome to the single player world again. Uh Today we are going to be making our beacon because not only did I actually fix the iron farm this time, uh we actually got, iron from it and it actually worked really fast to be honest. And that's really good. So we're gonna run over there just so then you guys can see how it kind of is running now. I did have a couple problems which I managed to fix up. Basically, uh, there were like the stairway things, and the iron goblins were spawning in there, and they'd sometimes kill the zombie in the boat. It was really weird because like I didn't think they could spawn there, but they did. So I managed to fix that up. So we'll like come and look here, and it'll just be dirt. But I left that way we know where it is. But yeah, so that's the second one, and it's been like 10 seconds since I've been here. It goes really fast. I don't know how much iron will actually be in here since I think I was just in here collecting stuff. But yeah, we got quite a lot of stuff. And I mean, this is basically a red dye farm. I don't know what I'm using the red dye for ever. Anyways though, so where I was thinking we build the beacon is inside of our cave because as long as there's a hole like into the sky, it'll make the beacon thing. So I figured that's a good spot to do it. Or I could even just do it in our egg room, which actually might be a better place to do it because I mean we don't really have anything in here. It's like locked away and stuff. So let's see what else. I guess no, it's too big to be down here. I think. I'm trying to think of a good spot to put this. I suppose, yeah, we could just do it inside. That might be best. Or what I could do, this might be cool. No, the well is a 2 by 2. I was thinking putting the beacon up to the well, that'd be kind of cool. But I don't think that'll work. So let's go ahead and go to our cave and look in here. Because I don't remember what the actual like radius of the beacon is. But I do know it is fairly large. Oh, there's slimes down there. So I figure if we put it down there, it should be able to reach most of the village. That's really my only concern with putting the beacon in there. But yeah. I guess do we even have a beacon crafted? I know we have our nether star. I know we need obsidian for it. Here we go. Beacon. We need glass. We need glass. Do we have glass? Surely we have glass somewhere. Okay, so we got some glass. We had just enough. We actually had one extra. But yeah, we have enough glass. And I think I've decided where I'm going to put it. And I've decided because the range on the beacon is 50 blocks outwards, which seems like a lot, but I think the best place to put it would be right here. Unfortunately, this is like the park, but this is like the center area and there's really nothing in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and chop down these trees, the two trees that are right here. And then we're going to dig underground in order to put the beacon. Because I think that will look better than putting it on top. That way, if we don't have a giant iron, like, triangle in the middle of our park. So let's go ahead and break all this stuff. We're actually gonna have to craft the beacon. I didn't do that yet. So I guess while that's decaying, let's go ahead and craft our beacon. So we got the obby on the bottom, stuff like that. Nether star, beacon, awesome. Yeah. So let's go ahead and break all this stuff, and then we can get going. Okay, so we've finished mining out our leaves that we needed to mine out, And this hole right here is where we are going to dig down, because this will actually be a glass block. And then this is technically the block where the beacon goes. So we need to go down 4 more blocks under this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what we got to do is basically go out 8 blocks this way. Wait, 4 blocks this way, 4 blocks that way. Like basically 4 blocks all around. So there we go. Now we got all that. So now what we have to do is I'm actually gonna go in. Okay, well I was. I'm gonna go in swim mode, and we're gonna just mine out a 9x9 square to make our stuff, make our layer for the bottom of the beacon. Okay, so that's that layer, and now we see this layer, and what we're gonna do is actually bring it out like this. Oh, forgot. Now we're standing up. And then I guess we can mine this stuff. And basically what we'll do is this space that we're walking in is going to be filled with the iron blocks. So, meaning that once we break all this stuff, and then the next 2 layers of dirt, which will go a lot faster than this, then we can get a beacon down. Okay, so this is our sad hole with rain coming out of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our iron and we're just going to start filling it like this. It has to be completely full, so we got to be careful not to block ourselves in. Oop, that's not what I meant to do, and look at that, I already messed it up. So let's go ahead and get the outer things first, that way I don't forget about them. There we go, and now we'll just fill them up like this. No, I got more iron than I needed. Oh well. So that is our beacon. There we go, he's got 2 achievements. We have Beaconator, bring a beacon to full power, and bring home the beacon, construct and place a beacon. So as you can see, that is going all the way up to height limit, and then it's right here. So that's pretty cool. And now this is where the fun stuff happens. We have to take a piece of iron. Really, it can be any of these ores listed, but iron's the cheapest. That's what we got the most of. And we can take 1 potion effect here, and then the secondary power, which means I can basically make myself go really fast, or take less damage, or mine faster, jump higher, or I just have strength too, which makes me stronger. I think personally, what I'm going to do is probably do resistance, because speed, I will lose hunger faster. I don't really need strength. Jump boost is just not that useful. And haste is only going to be good for mining, but I think the only place I'll be mining is underground, so I don't really see a point in that. So what I'll take is resistance. I think resistance, yeah, we'll do resistance 2, that way we take the least amount of damage. And then yeah, so it made a little sound, and now on our right, you can see we have resistance 2. So that means that theoretically we should take less damage. Okay, so what we are going to do though, is we can change this color by using a piece of stained glass, which means any color that we want, that's in the game of course, we can get from that 1 piece of glass we actually had left over, which is really nice now that I'm thinking about it. Now, I don't know what color we should do, because we have light blue dye. That could be cool. We got regular dye. Of course, we got red flowers. Got a whole ton of those. We probably got more, to be honest. I'm not sure what our flowers are looking like. That's kelp. Okay, we don't have flowers at all, apparently. Okay. Well, anyways, I think what we're gonna do is just make. Well, we need this glass. We need this glass. I'm getting ahead of myself. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, and then what we do is we go in here, go grab that light blue dye I saw, because I think that'll look the best. Here we go, and then I think this is how this works. Okay, I don't actually know how to make stained glass. Stained glass. Oh, I need... Why do I need 8 pieces of glass? That seems... Okay. Do we have sand in here? Hopefully we have sand. That way I don't have to go mining for sand real quick. We do have sand. Okay, so we need 7 more sand. We can get this smelting, and then we can go ahead and craft our glass for that. Okay, so here's our light blue stained glass. Of course, we only need the one. It's kind of unfortunate that we had to make another one, like a whole thing. But yeah, look at that. I like that color. That color's cool. So yeah, now we have a blue beacon that gives us resistance. And hopefully that pays off. Though actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we have like 50 bodyguards. So I might change that at some point. Oh, and we're growing more members. That's awesome. Especially since I kidnapped a whole bunch of those villagers. I think it was 12 total. I took 12 total villagers from this village and put it into the iron farm. So yeah, we got our beacon down, and that is awesome. Now, what I would like to do is, I don't know how to make a cartographer table. Here we go. Oh, that's actually really easy. I think I have everything for that in my bundle right here, actually. Is I need to make this because this will allow us to get maps from villagers. And in doing so, getting these maps will allow us to get, hopefully, a trial chamber map that won't lead us to the one that was over there. Or any other map. Look at that, we already got this guy. So, it's paper trade, which is actually pretty awesome. I'm not sure how much paper we have. We have that paper, we have this paper. Actually, we have all our sugarcane. So let's go ahead and just trade this real quick. You know, get them started. And then let's go ahead and farm all of our sugarcane and then trade a little bit more and try and see if we can get a cool map to something. Because I think that's going to be our best way of finding structures like that. Because that way we don't have to just spend hours wandering around underground. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get the sugarcane back up to this dude up here. Because I put that right next to the crafting table, which is kind of convenient. So, let's go ahead and turn all of that into nice, wonderful paper for our good friend here. Okay, I just don't have enough to finish trading with this guy. That's awesome. Surely I have more paper or like a map or something. I can just buy a map. You know what? I'll buy a map from this guy. He deserves it. He deserves me buying a map. If this doesn't level him up though, I don't know. Okay, how does paper do better than this? Sure, why not? We'll buy a map. Look at that. Got a map of our village. That's wonderful. That's awesome. Uh, it's awesome. He didn't see that though. He didn't see that. So, how much more paper do we need? We need 20 more paper. Okay, so let's go ahead and just wait for the sugarcane to grow. And then that way we can get our stuff. Or actually, probably let's go find sugarcane. Let's go find sugarcane. There's some over here. Let's go ahead and get some sugarcane. There's some over there too. That's awesome. Okay, so there's 3 right here. That puts us at 4. Oh, gosh, this is spinning too much. Alright, let's go get this sugarcane. This is another 3. Do I see any more down the river? Oh, this is actually 6. Okay, that's good. What does this put us at for paper? 13. Okay, we need 21 more, I think. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. We're getting there. So I saw the sugarcane that way. So let's go ahead and get back on our ice. Oh. And ice boat this way. I don't know why I'm taking this so seriously. It's just some sugarcane. Oh. Okay. And we're gonna get out right there. That way we can move faster. That should be another bit. Okay, we still need 2 more. Now hopefully sugarcane at our base grew. If it didn't, I don't know what to tell you. It didn't. So we're gonna go this way. I think this opens up. Ooh. Okay, that was actually kind of cool. I see sugarcane that way. Is there sugarcane this way, though? I don't see sugarcane that way. So we're gonna go this way. Okay, we're gonna have to get out of the boat. That was fun while it lasted. Unfortunately, we ran out of ice to go on. So we're actually only gonna grab 2 from this one. That way we have a perfect amount. And yeah. There you go. Awesome. So let's go ahead and run back up here. I think this way might be quicker. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Why not? Because this will take us into our cave. We can take our bubble elevator back up. Go ahead and just ride our boat down real quick. Okay, that really didn't save any time. Might have been faster going above the over the mountain. But it's fine. This is cooler. And we get to use this. I really gotta do a little bit more with this down area. Because it's kind of just a cave with a fancy bubble elevator going up and down. And like, I haven't done anything with it. So maybe that's something we'll do. We'll work on that area a little bit. I think that'd be a good idea. So let's go ahead and they're having their meeting, which is perfect. Gives us time to craft that into sugarcane. And then let's go ahead up here and trade it with him. There you go. There you go. Take your paper. What does he give us? A Savannah Village map? That's okay. Not exactly what I thought we were going to be getting from that, but that's whatever. Hold on, is that another Fletcher? How do we have another Fletcher? For you. That's our protection guy. Unbreaking guy. Our mending guy. I don't know. Whatever. I already had that confusion once where they just randomly multiply, and that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, so with that being said though, I guess nothing was said. With that done, that is oh gosh, we're stuck. That is pretty much all I had planned for this episode. So just a quick update on some other stuff in the channel. I'm gonna be starting the Cobblemon series soon. I'm not sure how exactly I'll be doing it, because I mean, in Cobblemon, the actual Cobblemon mod pack, there's not really a like set goal. It's kind of just free roam. So I'm not sure what I'll do there. But if you guys have any ideas as to what my like end goal should be, then let me know. Otherwise, I'll just kind of roll with it, like I have been with this series. And then with the Bolton SMP, series that I started and got 2 episodes in. What I might do is do a bit of exploring farther out before I make another video on it. That way, we can get a bit farther into the world, not really progress as far. Because I think I'd rather progress, like progressing on like camera, on recordings and stuff. Because I think that's more fun for me to better pace myself. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and explore a little bit more. And I was told that there's something to expect from that. So I guess I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!